so awkward, like the movement, you're like, ah, get me out of this rubber bag. How tough and waterproof is clothing completely covered in Flex Seal? Guys, we're back with more Flex Seal products.
We love Flex Seal. Flex Seal is great.
We've got the spray Flex Seal and we've got the paint on Flex Seal. To test out what this waterproof seal is going to be like on clothing, we have a shirt, pants, and some little minky fur booty things.
Boots. They're called Muck Lux Cozies.
Well, the inside is delightfully fuzzy, furry. The outside is also delightfully fuzzy, but I don't think that it's very waterproof.
That's why I went with these. I went with the least waterproof booties I could find.
Here's the basic idea. We've got a shirt, pants, and some boots that we are going to cover completely in Flex Seal. We've got a spray and a paint-on version, and we're gonna see what the clothing is like after it's been completely waterproofed. Well, I've actually not ever used the spray stuff, or very little, and so I want to take my shirt and try spraying a little area of it. I actually do think we're gonna end up using the paint-on stuff for most of it, but I want to try this stuff out.
Okay, I like it.
I'm applying it very thick because a thin coat will kind of get absorbed into the cloth. I want a rubberized covering on this shirt. All right, let's see how the painting process goes. It's going to be slow, but I think it works. It'll actually be interesting to compare the difference between the spray-on stuff and the paint-on stuff, which is one of the reasons I got both. Is I think the paint-on stuff is going to be a lot thicker and more rubber coaty.
That is fair. So far, so good. Our pants and our shirt look fantastic. We're gonna start coating the shoes now, which just by touching, I've already managed to coat. There's a movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and they have something called the dip. And they take a boot and they just dip it in and it kills it. It's really sad. But look, it's the dip. I think my dip method worked a lot faster, but it is very goopy.
Because of like the texture of this, it does have to go on pretty heavy and like get smudged in there.
Smudged.
Smudged in. All right, we've got everything coated and it's supposed to take 24 to 48 hours to dry. So we're going to let it have that time and we'll come back and test it. We had some string and knots let go, but I think it happened after everything dried for the most part because this looks fantastic.
Fantastic is an operative term here.
In terms of what we were hoping to see, it looks fantastic.
There we go.
Oh, all right. I'm just gonna pull my mannequin bag. Oh, it's kind of just holding its shape anyway. Okay, well that's good. It looks like it's pulling apart just fine, and I think the snaps, because it was snapped up while I painted it, they're clean enough. Yep, they just snap back together. So all the stuff that we spilled on the plastic, it actually comes off of this plastic pretty nicely.
Yeah, okay.
But it's interesting how, so it does have some stretch, but it also just tears fairly easily. It's not very durable, which is fine. That's not what it's supposed to do. We're not saying it's a bad product or isn't working well. It's not meant to make a strong, durable rubber off of stuff. It's supposed to be a sealant. All right, well, I want to test some waterproofness. First, I want to try the spray, and then I want to try the paint. This part was sprayed on, so I'm just going to pour some water right here.
I'm going to say that's pretty waterproof.
I don't think that got through at all.
Good.
Just as a test, if I put water on this side, yeah, so this side, you can still get like water into the cloth. This side, it did not get through at all. There's an interesting difference. Like you can see, this is the painted on, this is the sprayed on. It's much shinier. Thicker. It looks more like rubber, like a rubber coating. Yeah, thicker, definitely. That's pretty waterproof right there. Yep. You want to test out your pants and your shoe? All right. So, yeah, all the flexibility and comfort of like a heavy raincoat, but with the close fit of a shirt. And like, yeah, the chest just kind of likes to stay open. It doesn't have much drape to it at all. Do you think it's possible to stretch the cuffs of the pants over the boots so that if we spray you with water?
They're long enough.
Oh, okay.
I think what's going to happen is my feet are going to be full of water. That's why I took my socks off.
Okay.
Well, I have great traction.
Oh, because you like dip those too.
Uh-huh.
I bet it's not very durable, but like right now it's quite good.
This is about to be very cold.
Test some waterproofness.
Can I have the shirt?
Yes, after I do a couple snow tests with it.
Sure.
We've got some snow outside right now.
Yeah.
So there's a shield. Feels like it's very dry still after one whole snowball. I also suspect that if I were to actually wear this a lot and run around, I would get hot and sweaty, and that moisture would have nowhere to go, and it would all just soak the clothing underneath it.
Oh gosh. I'm not wearing socks. My feet are relatively warm.
Nice and dry?
Yeah. So the traction isn't great on the slick cement.
The new winter line from Flex Seal.
I have never looked better. Let's go. Okay. Waterproof, yes. Warm, no. I'm very cold right now. But I'm dry.
Okay, I will try my best to avoid spraying your head.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna try and get your back and front mostly.
Back because
And it is going to,
buttons are gonna go through, so like this.
yeah, side and back is kind of my thought. It is going to fill your boots. And
It's
this
gonna fill my boots. It's gonna be so cold.
Okay, here goes.
Yeah! It works! It works! It works! We figured it out. We made a raincoat. This is a good look for anyone. Guys, it's 29 degrees outside.
How are your feet?
Not full of water. Oh, no, there we go. Yep, full of water. Just full of water. But the rest of me.
But I'm curious now, is the shirt under the Flex Seal shirt wet at all?
Not even well, a little where the a tiny bit where the buttons were, but everything else is absolutely fine.
Very, very waterproof. And how are you for warmth still? Like,
Pretty cold, but actually more insulated. Like when the water was hitting me, I was really, really cold. Now I'm not. Now it's actually
Okay.
pretty fine.
that makes sense. And now your
let
feet
me
probably are
Get a boot off.
in puddles. Oh, all the fuzz has absorbed it. It's very fuzzy on the inside. Oh, that's too much water.
The jacket before was covering these pockets that were open, but now that this is open, it's trailed water into the pockets, and I have water just running down the inside of my leg. Oh my gosh.
There are little holes
Yeah, not quite waterproof.
that let it out with the pressure. So a lot of it is waterproof, but
Under
the places
pressure.
where it was like,
Okay, but try
Yeah.
mine, the one I dipped. Because you painted yours, I
that's
dipped
true,
mine.
that's true. Nope, that's actually leaking more, I think.
Wow, yeah, look, it's got like rivulets coming off of it.
I think it does do a really good job of being waterproof from the outside.
Uh-huh.
When there's pressure pushing at every single pore, like if there's a tiny little pore, it's not gonna like get into it, but like when it's being pushed out through it,
Yeah.
it still manages to drip a little bit.
Wow. Guys, we have the whole bucket of Flex Seal left.
So if there's other things you want to see us test with clothing, we can do that. If there's other non-clothing things you want to see us test, a camping tent or something.
That would be the worst.
It'd be a very heavy tent and all the moisture would get stuck inside
That
it,
would-
but it
you'd
wouldn't
make a
get right
sauna.
into it. Yeah.
Fair. Guys, that's not all. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit that box up there to see our most recent video, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then.